Welcome back, comic collectors and diecast enthusiasts and Fast and Furious fans, to another episode of Crib's Garage. Today we're going to look at the two Fast and Furious castings from Hot Wheels for the two Fast and Furious movies and what they've put out. This is from 2023, the 1969 Chevy Camaro. In the movie, it was actually a 69 Yenko Camaro SYC driven by Brian. That was the one, I think, after they beat those guys for their muscle cars. I believe that might have been Fonzie and Fabio. I think that's what this one was. And this is a premium with real rubber wheels on it. And that came from the Fast and Furious Premium Pack. Up next, I just got this in today. That's why I was able to do this video. This was the other guy, Darden, who was the Fabio guy, I think. The 70 Dodge Challenger RT, and it's from 2023. In the movie, it was actually a 70 Charger RT. I might be wrong there. But that's what my notes say, so maybe I think I might be wrong. But this is the Challenger RT from Fast and Furious Series 1, Too Fast, Too Furious, and that was the other driver, Darden. This is just kind of a mainline one to get. Let's see. This was a nice find right here. This was from 2015. This is the 94 Toyota Supra with the driver's slapjack. And in the movie, it was a 1993 Toyota Supra Turbo Mark IV. And this came in the Fast and Furious, I believe. Yeah, it must have been a main line because it just has metal body, plastic base. Up next, from 2020, got the orange 95 Mazda RX-7. And this was from the Fast and Furious Turners. This, in the movie, it was a 93 Mazda RX-7, and the driver was OJ. Remember when they all avoided the cops and went in that warehouse, and then they came out with a bunch of billions of cars? That's where you saw these cars also, I think, in some of the beginning of the racing. And then, so this is a premium. Then here we got from 2013, the Skyline GTR 3.4 from the Fast and Furious series. And this, in the movie, I guess it was a 99 Nissan Skyline GTR R34, driven by Brian, of course. A few variations of these. And then in 2018, got the Honda S2000. This was from the Fast and Furious Walmart exclusive, and that was, of course, the car Suki drove. She was in the movie, was a 2000 Honda S2000. Then in the premium packet, and later on, they changed the tone of pink. This is 2020, and this from the quick shifters. Just different shades of pink, and also wheels. Great. I don't want that to happen. But it did, but no editing involved. I'm just going to keep going. This is from 2019. This is the Lancer Evolution 7. Of course, it's the one Brian drove, and in the movie it was the Lancer Evo, let's see, what was that, 7? And that came from just the regular Fast and Furious series pack. And then this one in 2021 came in a 5-pack. And then, so that's all I have for Too Fast and Furious, and that's all there really is, except for this one here. Which is this Mitsubishi Eclipse that Roman Pierce drove. And for some reason, ridiculously amount of money for it. And that's just one. They go from $95 to $150. Not willing to put the trigger on something like that. Then you got to go down the list of cars that were in the movie that Hot Wheels has not made. There's the demo 70 Monte Carlo that Rome drove. They haven't released that. They haven't released a 1998 Chevrolet Corvette that Carter Vallone drove. They haven't released a Acura 2000 Acura NS that TJ drove, or a green Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider 3G that I guess some girl drove. Maybe that was Eva Mendes. A 2003 Celine S281-E SC Mustang. One of the competitors was driving, and another competitor was driving a custom BMW 323 IS E36. And then what else? There was tan 1995 Chevrolet Caprice SC1. The cops were driving. There was a Chrysler PT Cruiser that was one of the competitors was driving. And then there's a yellow Dodge Viper. I think one of the competitors was driving an SR10. There was a red 1991 Dodge Stealth that Brian drove. And then there was the red Ferrari 360 Spider, of course, where they found the cigar, I believe. And when they were competing for the job, that belonged to Carter Vallone. So those are cars that Hot Wheels have not made for that movie. But what I showed you was everything that they have made, except, of course, the purple Mitsubishi. So there you go. There's that set. So on to the Tokyo Drift, which is even smaller than this. So that'll be a short video. All right, you guys, enjoy your Tuesday, and happy hunting.